Hi there guys, and welcome to another exciting edition of Skirmishing for Noobs with MADHC's clan and a couple of our friends. So this first one's going to be on Cliff. I think the plan is basically on here is to try and get tanks onto the top of the hill and then support those tanks and defend the ridge line and fight back to the tanks that are not attacking the hill. So we've got a light tank here that's a Type 64, I believe. Who's going to attack the hill? And everyone else is going to support him. This is where we get a bit of a Leroy Jenkins moment here with Crimson. So I'm just trying to pick through Crimson, goes careering through over that rock and then just carries on. Yeah, Leroy! Might want to Google that reference if you don't know who Leroy Jenkins is. So there we go, we've got a T-34 85M spotted over there in the middle. I'm getting buffeted around by our T-34. And they've come around the bottom of the hill, so the main focus here is to try and take out those tanks that have just appeared there. So there goes the T-34 85. Now poor old Crimson who Leroy'd his way over there, he's now in a bit of a shit position. He's going to die shortly. We've got a VK and something else to deal with on that corner, so we need to focus those tanks down, and that's what we do. So we've got the Type 64 and we're actually spread out quite well here to sort of defend. They've sort of gone both sides of that hill, and we've got two lots of tanks on the other side. But as you can see, we're up now by a tank. Probably won't last for long. The problem is our Crimson sort of like being overrun by the rest of their team. Now the Type's in a really good position to give supporting fire to those tanks that are there. Cromwell's bugging out basically. He's trying to go around the back. He's realised that they've got the Type on the hill, he's not going to get anywhere trying to get up there. They just got to do Cromwell. Now, this point I noticed that their tanks over there are pretty much this guy's T-34-85 here is fucked. So I can just easily come behind him and one shot him. And that just leaves, their two tanks that were over there, so I can easily get around, go for the AMX and the Cromwell. Cromwell's actually come around to try and get me, but he didn't realise how many guys we've got here, so he's just dead. One shot into him there, and another one, and he's gone. And it's just the AMX. And now this bit kind of pees me off somewhat wrong, because this is wargaming RNG at its best and worst. I'm just like, I'll go down here and I'll get in front of that AMX and just he's reloading, so I mean he can't do anything. I'll get around here, I'll get around this corner. I'm firing gold at this point, but like miss. Like, I'm point blank range. I'm not gonna miss. He hits. Fire at him. Not even aim. Miss. Oh my god. Hits through him. Hits his bloody track. Just like what? Anyway, we win it. We win it quite well. I mean, we've got 3 tanks to spare. I mean, it was a good game. And that's the tactic we tried to use on this map. And as you can see from the battle results, it was a great game for me, even though I was spamming gold a bit and did lose a bit of money. But it was just generally a decent team performance from everyone. Apart from Westy there at the bottom who didn't do great, but it wasn't a bad performance. So this game is on Himseldorf. Again, generally on this one, we try to capture the hill. It's such a strong. There's two ways to do this one. You either do the hill, well, there's actually three ways to do it. You either do the hill, you go straight through the middle, and assume they're going to go left and right and then do a quick cap, or you go down the right. Sorry, the left, along the railway line. Yeah, that's my left, my other left. Along the railway lines. So we generally, because we're a relatively fast team, we've got a KV-85 who can get to the bottom corner and cover the defence of the base if we need it. But everyone else is in quite fast tanks. We've got, again, Cromwell's, Type 64s. T-34, 85Ms and the VK. I mean, okay, the VK is a bit slow, but he's not bad. It's a decent enough tank. So again, the idea is we push. If you're going to take the hill, you've got to take the hill. You've got to stop them getting on it. And once you've dominated the hill, you can either push round, attack them from the rear, or you can just dominate the map. So, you know, this is what I'm doing here. I'm pushing really, really far forward. And there you go. They've got one tank here. Look, one tank, one Cromwell. So you think, one Cromwell versus one Cromwell. That's not too bad. And suddenly it's one Cromwell versus, you know, 4 Cromwells. 3 Cromwells and something else, and that's it. We've won the hill. We've dominated the hill. We have got the hill. So now we start trying to spot. So they had a type that was there, but he's not there anymore. So okay, let's go down. Now we kind of make a bit of a bodge here, but it's not too bad. They're quite obviously now at this point camping base. So again, we've got, I think it's Crimson along the bottom line, who's gone that way, and I'm sort of thinking, like, well, they're all in that base cap, let's just get visibility, and we've got guys on the hill who can shoot down and maybe see them. So I just pop out and start lighting them up. Getting some shots in. Fishy behind me, second type, I think it was. And this is just literally, now I'm trying to keep those tanks in that circle lit up, ones that I can see. T-34 and the Cromwell we've got on the hill to get shots in. So we're 1-1 at this point, and it's not too bad. Now I'm taking quite a bit of damage actually. That poodle's pooning me for quite a bit. So, you know, I'm like, can I side script? And then it's like, actually no, what I'll do is I'll drop back here and give a bit of support here, because he's obviously a bit low on damage. You know, oh, fine, right, okay. So they think I'm coming this way. What I'll do is just feint a bit, go invisible, and then I'll drop back again. You know, I'll drop back again and try and take the poodle. You know, I've got invisible now. Hopefully they'll be looking somewhere else. I'm telling the KV to, the KV at the back to just move up now. No point in him being there. He needs to basically join us as quickly as he can. You know, they're obviously not going to cap the base. Just get your ass in here and move and join them. And then, you know, we can use our advantage. We're tank up now, so I want 400 hit points plus. Poodle's still pooning me though at this point. You know, I do manage to bounce one shot. He's obviously spamming goals. No surprise there, we're in skirmishes. Back a bit. He's giving me some shots on the T110 at the back. Sorry, the T150 at the back. There's the T110, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Nice T. Out he comes again. Get shot in, duck back. I'm just trying to think who was with me at this point. No, it was we had the VK and the VK and the KV and the VK. VK. Are there now to try and work their way around the back. The tanks that are there, they're going to try and get shot down with the poodle. They do, take the poodle out, so we can now push up. But they've still got like a couple of full strength tanks there, you know. That's like a full hit point. okay, we've got we're not massively up on hit points here still. They've got heavy tanks. I mean, I'm now 53 hit points. I'm a one shot for anything on the thing. That tank at the back is still Cromwell, I think, 750 hit points. It's still, or T-34-85 is still, well, it wasn't until that point, still full health. And I was putting my ass out on the line just to take a shot on him there, so Fortunately, I pulled back and the guy next to me gets shot, which was great. And I think, right, at this point, I'm going to go this way, try and get behind, sneak up via the abbey, the church, a big building in front of me, just try and get a shot on him. The VK decides he's going to rush him, and he gets taken out. And it's like, oh shit, I've got no hit points. I've got no hit points. KV's at full health, but I've got no. So I'm like, fucking no, let's get out of there. Someone else is saying, look, drop back, you've got no fucking hit points. I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'll drop back. KV can do his business. I'll go around the back of him. KV keep him distracted. I'll just get around behind this guy's ass and, give him a bit of surprise, but sex, and that's it, he's dead. He's a one shot now, so just speed him around the corner. And make sure we get him, headshot, and there we go, job done. So again, it was a nice, well-worked performance that resulted in a nice victory. Again, I was spamming quite a bit of gold, so I lost quite a bit of money, and I took a lot of damage as well. So at this point, I realised I run tea and pudding as well, so that's 20,000 there, and 50,000 for gold spam. Yeah, skirmishes I spam gold. It's what you do, but that was a good result. We did again. Take the hill, dominate from there on. As soon as we'd got the hill and we'd got that one tank advantage, you've got to make the most of it. And to be brutally honest, we were down quite a bit of a way through this game with the KV at the back not doing a lot. But once he was back into the battle, we just pushed it. I mean, I wouldn't say it was inevitable, but it wasn't an easy position to defend for them. And our third game of the evening was. Our third win of the evening, should I say? We did only have 3. Was Prokhorovka. So again on this one, we're all fast Cromwells. Well, not all fast Cromwells. So the idea is again, there's a few ways you can play this map. You can either camp, sort of like here, or you can scout here and sort of see what's what, or you can take the hill, and that's what we decided to do. We can take the hill. It gives you visibility on the midline, and it gives you visibility at the back, and it allows you to get around here where you can peek and shoot, and relocate and peek and shoot around here, which is basically what we did. Not 100% sure why the T-34-85 at the back is going where he went, but he was at random. So we've got the OI spotted, and the OI needs to die. So we get the RT strike in. I don't think I hit it. It was a bit of a rushed shot. Crimson's going over the edge with someone there and gets a nice kill, which was we all thought was quite funny at the time. But they didn't come anyone this. We've got a T-150 at the front pushing up with their heavies. We can just go around and we've got tanks on the hill still which can shoot, and we've got 3 Cromwells pushing the train track just to see if we can see where they are. I mean, it's not. And I missed that, and then the problem is this is like get a second shot in, and we think, oh, this is a great position. Actually, we're not too bad. Suddenly, bang, Skoda hits me, and then bang, bang, arty strike, and that's 2 of us dead. It's like, oh my god, oh, sorry, 3 of us dead. 3 dead Cromwells. It's like, oh my god, we're down the tank. What the fuck? See, their arty strike was more effective than ours. As you can see, well, I don't think you can see from there, but the Oho is it's shit. It's not in a great position. So unfortunately, you're now limited to this thing. So they're sending their tanks down here to try and do exactly what we did, but to shoot at our tanks on the hill, and they don't have a very good. They don't. Basically, we're shooting. Our tanks on our 2 Cromwells on the hill and the VK are actually in a better position than the tanks that are down here, despite there being, you know, fucking TD. I mean, he's just. It's a silly position. I don't know why he stayed there for so long. He'd have been better off moving to the mid-ridge by the train. You know, I mean, our T-34-85 is now coming around the top, harassing the OI. VK's shooting at the OI through the train tracks. So I mean, if we can talk about a graveyard here, I mean, it's a real graveyard. So the OI is taken up. Well, the OI is now pushed over the road to try and chase the T-34, who's come down this way now, which is what you can do. You can use the train track to just this ridge, and you can just run up it and down it and change how you peek in. And unfortunately, we do make a bit of a meal of this. I mean, you know. Okay, the Cromwell that goes over had no hit points. It was, you know, a bit of a silly play that has equalised the score. We've got a 300-point hit point advantage. Don't know who's clicking on the map for there. Don't know why we want to, you know. But the 2 tanks now that are on the hill, you know, they need to come down. They need to come down and come north. Poco for that ridge line and just shoot at these guys. Now this T-34-85 guy, it plays this part of this amazingly. You get all 3 of their tanks coming at him basically, and he manages to hold them off until our tanks get across the railway and can come behind them. I don't know how he did it. Well, I think he just, you know. Yeah, see, there's the bloody OI, still full health after our arty strike. See, I'm now jumping around to somewhere else. Cromwell, and oh, what's going on with the OI? Oh, T-34-85 is on health, 8 hit points, what's going on? Oh, hang on, we're doing well. They misses, oh, everyone's missing. Someone shot the train, okay. So, T-150's gone. It's just the OI and the Skoda, which you know. I think everyone at this point was saying, "Go over, go over, go over." They're looking the other way. They go up, go over. But you know, he's got 8 hit points. He's not gonna just go flying over the top, is he? To take out the Skoda. You know, the OI needs taking out, the Skoda needs taking out. They're both a couple of shots, maybe. You know, so now the Skoda's now on 4 hit points. It's gone. Now it's safe for him to go over, but he's go over, get over behind the OI, and he does. Oh, he does. Yes, he does. He gets behind him and misses. It's like, oh my god, what's going on? Get behind him, shoot him. Yay! Finally, we did it. So there we go, that was great. Another, despite that arty strike, which could have really ruined it for us. And if we look at our performance on that night, it wasn't a great night for us, but we made some boxes. I mean, 496 boxes again, and we had a lot of losses. I mean, the first few games we were struggling with the third player and we were getting randoms. It would then piss off after a game when we lost. So, but we played against some good opposition, and some of these were close games. But you know, over a period, an hour and a quarter, it was good. A good set of results again. Not as good as the last time, but yeah, it was good. So there we go. Another episode of Skirmishes for Noobs. Like this video if you think this is a decent content. Don't like it if you don't like it. Give me a thumbs down. I'll be back next week with another episode once we've done some more skirmishes. I'll see you then.